Go ahead. That's it. 2 words. When you say them at a traffic stop, you just gave the police officer legal permission to search your entire vehicle. He doesn't need a warrant, no probable cause, no reasonable suspicion, just your permission. And you handed it over like it was nothing. I'm Patrick Nolan. Today on Pat Talks Law, the 3 words that let the police search your car, and the 7 that will stop them cold. So look, here's how this happens. You're driving home late, you're tired, the lights come on behind you, you pull over, an officer walks up, he shines a flashlight inside. And then he asks one question. Do you have anything in the vehicle I should know about? And you say the first thing comes out of your mouth. No, I got nothing to hide. Go ahead. You think that sounds cooperative? I think it makes it look clean. What it actually does is hands the officer your legal consent to search your entire vehicle right there. With those words, no warrant is needed. No probable cause, you just gave him your permission. That's the first version of this mistake. Here's the other one. The officer walks up, any weapons in the car? And you say, no, nothing like that at all. I mean, well, there's a knife in the glove box, but that's nothing. You just told the officer exactly where to look. You told him it was nothing. That answer has opened vehicle searches up for full searches at traffic stops across the country. Both answers sound completely normal, and that's exactly why they are so dangerous. So, hold on, let me back this up just a little bit, because this problem starts before that search question. It starts the moment most drivers don't understand what the question is designed to do. Okay, the real reason officers ask that is not about safety. The question has a very specific legal purpose built into it. Okay, it's designed to get you to either hand over consent to a search or to reveal information that legally justifies one. Both outcomes benefit the officer, neither benefit you. So the structure of the question itself is designed for that. Most drivers answer without knowing what they're stepping into. Your protection against this is the Fourth Amendment. It protects you against unreasonable searches and seizures. But here's the thing that just about everybody misses. Okay, the Fourth Amendment only protects you against unreasonable searches and seizures if you don't voluntarily waive it. And courts across this country have ruled that saying go ahead at a traffic stop counts as voluntary consent. You waived your protection, and the court isn't going to save you from the words that came out of your own mouth. The Supreme Court said it directly in Schneckloth v. Bustamonte. Consent must be voluntary. But voluntary does not mean you knew what you were doing. It means nobody held a gun to your head, you weren't threatened, you weren't coerced. If you said yes, even without knowing what that means, that consent stands. Before I go any further, if you want any more information like this in your feed for your next traffic stop, like, subscribe so YouTube pushes it out to other people. Thanks. The bottom line here is that there's one sentence that changes everything at that window. And here it is. I do not consent to any searches. 7 words, calm voice. Don't be aggressive. Don't throw an attitude. Just the 7 words that legally close the door in a warrantless search. Here's why that works. The Fourth Amendment protects you from unreasonable search and seizure, but that protection requires you to withhold consent. The moment you say those 7 words clearly, you have stated your legal position. Now the officer either needs a warrant, an exception to the warrant requirement, or independent probable cause to go further. You don't say it like a challenge. Don't be a dickhead. Okay, say it politely like you're talking to your grandmother when she tries to pass you the stuffing at Thanksgiving. I'd rather not. Okay, calm, polite, steady, no eye roll, don't raise your voice. Your tone ain't going to change the legal effect, but it will absolutely change how that cop talks to you and treats you for the rest of the stop. Calm stop is better than a tense one. So here's a question everyone asks me after that. What if the officer is going to search anyway? You know, if the officer is going to search anyway, you can't stop it. But you can be clear. Say this. I understand, but I want the record to show I do not consent to this search. That sentence is doing something specific. It's documenting your objection for any court that reviews this later. A documented objection can be the deciding factor in whether the evidence gets suppressed or not. If you never objected, the court assumes you consented. And the dry irony behind all this, ridiculous. Some drivers worry that saying saying you don't consent to a search is making you look guilty. Here's a hot tip. The officer is already looking for a way to charge you with something. The officer searching anyway does not mean you lost. It means that fight has moved to a different room. In that room, your words at the window matter more than most drivers realize. So let me be clear about what not to say, because one of them sounds polite, so normal that most people never see the damage coming. Number one, I got nothing to hide, so go ahead. Consent given. The search is legally authorized. There's no warrant needed. You did the officer's work for him. Number two, no, there's a pocket knife in the glove box, and it's nothing serious. You just told the officer exactly where to look and framed it as nothing. That answer has opened up full searches at traffic stops in every state in the country. Additionally, you gave the officer a reason to haul you out of the car into Pennsylvania v. Mims. That guarantees at least a pat-down search. Both phrases sound like something an innocent, honest, cooperative citizen says. And that's exactly why they work against you. So here's the sentence one more time, because you need to hear it again. Officer, I do not consent to any searches. Don't debate him. Don't confront him. We've seen the videos. You're not performing for the camera. Just state where you stand. Save this video right now. Not before it ends, right now. Because when those lights appear behind you, you don't have time to search for it. The only words that are going to protect you are the ones that are already in your head. I do not consent to any searches. Say it again with me. I do not consent to any searches. I'm Patrick Nolan. This is Pat Talks Law. This is the kind of legal information that belongs in your feed. Like the video, subscribe, share with anyone who drives. Anyone who needs to know what to say at that window. Wow, I can't even speak now. In my next video, we're going to talk about how to shut up and why it takes more than just silence.